new album day.
Thank you.
Are you get nervous after, was this your 4th album?
I get really nervous.
You do, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, and then tomorrow morning, will you wait and see how it sold, or do you have to wait a whole week? How does that work?
You know what? Sometimes you're supposed to wait a week. You know, that's when the actual final numbers come through. But sometimes you get, like, little sneaky calls.
They have ways of finding these things out?
They
well,
do.
I
don't know who they deal with and how they find out, but they do.
All right.
Sometimes I don't want to know, though. It scares me.
You could be, right now, you're setting yourself up for a horrible crank call type situation, because if I had your phone number, I'd give you a sneaky call tomorrow.
That would be so horrible.
You're not going to believe
you would
this.
Do that, wouldn't you?
You only sold 30 albums last night.
I would die. Don't even joke, because it could happen, you know?
The album is getting really good reviews. I got like a B+ in Entertainment Weekly, which is very nice. A Billboard magazine
Which is very nice,
gave
I
you
must say.
a very nice review as well.
I know, I was shocked. I know what, like, those people never usually like my
well, because
records,
you start out when you're a kid, and it's music for kids even younger than you, and then as you grow up, you hope that you get those kind of reviews. So you must be delighted.
I was delighted.
You, I know you co-wrote all of the songs on the album.
All of them except for one.
All of them except for one.
Yeah.
And the lyrics, I know, are maybe a little more autobiographical than in the past.
Stuff. Well, this is really the first time that I said, okay, I want to write my record, and I want to come up with the music and decide what this sounds like, and this type of sound should go with this song, and I had never done that before, and it's nice just to find the confidence, and want to really open yourself up and let people know what you're feeling or going through or who you are,
And lash out at ex-boyfriends as well.
That's right.
Some of the lyrics, let me just read, if you don't mind.
Uh-oh.
I can't get your attention. I'm so sick of it. I've got something to say to you, so shut up and listen. Who is that directed at?
You know what? It's so funny that you picked that song, because that's called Outside of You, and it's the only song on my record that I didn't write.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Who did the guy who wrote it? Who was he thinking of when...
You know what? Actually...
maybe he was talking to you.
Maybe. No.
You never know. Yeah.
It wasn't particularly...
All right. I got something else then.
Oh, okay.
How about this one? Is this you? Since you left me for dead, finally every tear is dried and I've wiped you from my life.
Yes.
Do you remember all the times you said you'd call me? Because I remember all the reason people warned me. Naked in a tub of Henny with my 3 best friends, shooting random mother effers with the back of my pen, from the back of my pen. Hail Satan, the darkest lord of all, and then it gets...
666.
Kill puppies, eat bunnies, I'm hard as hell, y'all. Who is that? That's about Joel, your ex-boyfriend, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was actually one of the last songs I wrote for the record.
Yeah. It's a dangerous thing, though, to get in one of these lyric kind of battles with someone else who's also in the band. You don't, it may be not. Do you ever think like, oh, maybe I shouldn't put this in there, or maybe this is a little much?
It's scary, like I said before, just because I'm used to kind of closing myself off and not wanting everybody to know everything about me. And with this record, it's really personal, and so much of it is, about my family, or I did make the record half in a relationship with someone and half not, which covers a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
And
you don't want to wind up getting in a feud, because, like, look what happened to Biggie and Tupac, for instance.
That's right.